I've been intensely curious and equally skeptical about power cables. Like, part of me didn't want it to work, and part of me did want it to work, and I'm going to solve that conundrum within myself today for you guys, and I want you to kind of play along and witness what's going on. The science behind this I thought was questionable at best. I was wrong. I know how power supplies work. I know how electricity works. I was wrong. So you're going to read a lot of stuff on the internet about power cables and what they can and can't do. My advice to you is to probably not pay too close attention to that. I got a little confused when I was cruising around trying to find some some information for today's show, and then I met Michael and Richard, and I am not a skeptic anymore. I'm not curious anymore. I'm figuring out how to get about 200 of these things in my studio right now. It definitely works, and we're going to explore that a little more. So we're going to do a little quick change here and come right back to you. So this is Michael from ESP, Essential Sound Products. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little skeptical before this, and my buddy Richard and I had a couple of conversations, and he'll tell you I was a little skeptical, bordering on rude, because I got to protect you guys, right? but trying to figure out another way to say the F word, but shit, man, that was incredible. I mean, I'm expecting, like, I don't want to overhype it, guys, so dial some of this back. I'm just surprised because I was expecting to have to squint, close my eyes, sit in the sweet spot, but Eric Reicher's the owner of Echo Bar, the amazing place where I'm working right now. He's off to the side behind the camera, and he heard it easily. Leandro, my assistant, I wouldn't put too much faith in his abilities to hear things, but Leandro's, it's part of his training to make him feel funny. But Leandro, you heard it, right?
I heard it. It's incredible.
Because I was thinking, guys, a little bit of improvement, it's worth it. Like any advantage you gain, is worth it, but that's significant. Richard, come here. Okay. So, Richard.
Yes.
When we talked on the phone, I owe you an apology because I was not very polite.
It's all right.
And Richard works with Michael, helps him out a lot with R&D and testing things and letting guys like me know that I'm wrong. So I owe you an apology. So.
No problem.
Was I rude?
Not really.
Okay. Well, he and I both do the same thing for a living. Real good cat, very talented and gifted. But I want you to see him because I believed him, but I didn't believe him, and a little tiny piece of me didn't want this to work because I got a lot of gear. That's a lot of cables, even with my anticipated friends and family discount. Man, anything you want to share with the guys from a musician's perspective?
Well, from a musician's perspective and the independent producer especially, you're always trying to get any advantage that you can get, especially if you don't have the best of the best and can't afford the best of the best. This here is just like anything else. Anything in the chain that's weak, you need to strengthen it if you can. And this is a great way if you have an inexpensive interface, you can't afford a Pro Tools HD rig. This really jumps the quality of your rig up.
Yeah, I don't think it turns it into an HD rig, but definitely makes it as good as it can be.
It makes it as good as it can be. And you need all those advantages in this business if you're going to...
Man, truer words were never spoken, So I just tried the cables on several pieces of outboard gear, and I got some interesting things to report to you. First, I tried it on the Clariphonic by Cush Audio, and I used this guy. Now this has some heft to it because it has to have it to do what it does. Now these two are, Michael, would you call these kind of entry level or
yeah, this is part of our Pro Series.
Affordable. Let's call it affordable.
Most affordable. Right.
Now I've been using these. I haven't even been using. He's got two more levels above this, and Richard has been telling me that they're noticeable too. So I want to stick with this because if this works, then we're all in good luck. But as you go up the food chain, it's not quite as dramatic, but it's hearable. So you want to get the best ones you can afford, and then you're gonna keep these forever. So it's a good investment. Well, man, I tell you what, we've spoken on the phone, and you and I and Richard, and man, you're a cool guy, and I wanted to like you, but I did not want to like these that much. I don't want to oversell them or overhype the cables, but it really made a difference. I mean, not just from a physics perspective, but a musical perspective. And sometimes we lose sight of the fact that we're doing music, and this isn't a science project. It's a way to take these 12 notes that we all know and love and make them come out of a pair of speakers or headphones or earbuds and make you feel something, make you want to own it, make you want to dance to it, make you want to listen to it a million times. And these are tools that I see not just as a way to make things sound better, but to make things be better. And those are the things that excite me when I can get something that comes out of the speakers that makes me happy. Hopefully a few million other people will be happy too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Thank you very much for that.
And I'm not really that concerned with how I do it or what I do it with. What I'm concerned is that what comes out of those speakers just grabs you by the throat, picks you up, and slams you on the ground. That's what I want. I want my ballads to even be badass. And man, I'm telling you, we could talk after the show, right?
Definitely.
All right, man. Hey guys,
thanks very much.
Remember now, go to the website. Give them a couple of days to get these charts and graphs up, because if you're into science like I am, and you enjoy physics, it's real, and there's actual proof, test machines and stuff, real proof. But the proof just came out of my speakers, and if you think I'm lying, send me an email. We'll work it out. All right.